So this is the last day. I will be doing theme with you guys because Monday I'm going to give an assessment to see what we know, what we've learned. So before anything, I want to review our theme poster. What is theme? Theme is the message, moral, or lesson in the story. So I always just think, what lesson do I need to learn after reading this? Okay. Like we remember a cream-filled cupcake, the cream filling is hidden inside a cupcake, just like the theme is hidden inside a book. So because of this, we have to take a guess at what we think the theme is, okay? It's also called an inference. We make an inference and we guess what we think the author wants us to know. So after reading, what did the characters need to learn? What lesson did they need to learn, which leads to the theme, what did I need to learn? Okay, so we take a guess at that. Some examples of themes. Do not trust everyone you meet. That can be relatable to us, just like Little Red Riding Hood in the story. Same with the three little pigs. The three little pigs needed to learn that hard work and patience pay off in the end, just like we could also learn that. Okay, so this poster is posted on Schoology for you guys to look at, to review if you need it. But let's get into the story. The Wise Man. There once was an elderly farmer who lived with his son. One day, the old man discovered that his only horse had run off. His friends helped him search for the animal, but to no avail. That means they did not find him. They were not successful. The old man's friend offered their condolences. "We are so sorry about this unfortunate incident," they said. The old man laughed and replied, "What makes you think this is not a blessing? All will be shown for its true worth in time." The old man's friends were stunned by his reaction. Some months later, the old man's horse returned, bringing with it a stallion of great worth. His friends came to celebrate, but the old man shook his head and said to them, "What makes you think this is a good thing? All will be shown for its true worth in time." The old man's friends were surprised again. A week later, the old man's son took the stallion for a ride and suffered a fall, breaking his leg in several places. Again, the old man's friends came to offer their sympathy, but the old man greeted them calmly and replied, "What makes you think this is not a blessing? All will be shown for its true worth in time." A short while later, the country was involved in a terrible war. A group of soldiers came to the old man's house to recruit his son. But when they saw that he had a broken leg, they left him behind. The old man's neighbor gathered to congratulate him, declaring with amazement, "What wisdom you have, for you can foresee both good and bad incidents for what they truly are." So first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify, how does the old man respond to the challenges he faces? Underline the sentences that show his responses to challenges. So when something bad, we would see something bad happening, how did he respond to that? So after his horse ran away, how did he respond? Well, he said, "What makes you think this is not a blessing? All will be shown for its true worth in time." And that seemed to be a reoccurring phrase from him. Okay, every time something bad happens or good were to happen, he was very optimistic about it. What makes you think this is bad? What makes you think this is a good thing? When his son broke his leg, he also said, "What makes you think this is not a blessing? All will be shown for its true worth in time." Okay, so he's very optimistic. He was very calm when something good or something bad would happen that we would see as good or bad, okay? So use what you learned from reading the folktale to respond to the following question. This question has two parts. Answer part A and then answer part B. How do the actions of the old man's friend contribute to the theme of the story? A, they want to celebrate with the old man. B, they jump to conclusions about what events are blessings and misfortunes. C, they are glad because the old man's son does not have to go to war. Or D, they are confused by the old man's happiness. Okay, which one of those contribute to the old man's friends? How do they contribute to the theme? And part B, which detail from the folktale best supports your answer to part A? So which one of these supports your answer? And I'm going to start a new video because this one's going to end.